Hey guys, this is Caitlin with Edge of Adventure Tours, and I'm going to be going over my 2022 BMW R1250GS Rallye Edition that is available for rent with you today. This is by far my most popular rental. It is the premium package, so it has the quick shifter, ride modes, hill start assist, electronic suspension adjustment, and many other extra goodies that we will go over. Starting from the front, this bike has Dunlop Trailmax Mission tires, which are great in everything except deep sand, but also offer smooth on-road performance. And it's got fog lights there, which you can see. Then we'll go here to the TFT. The windscreen is adjustable with this knob here, up or down. We'll turn it on for you to see the TFT and go over the functions. It does have a GPS mount here. I could put in an adapter to run a Garmin Zumo XT2, or you can run the native BMW Navigator 5 GPS, which you can control from the jog wheel. You can see the TFT screen. On top is the odometer. To page through the options on the odometer, use the up button on the menu there, and then you can get, this is your tire pressure, TPMS, front and rear. Should be about 36 front, 41 rear PSI. This will come on about 15 seconds after you start driving. Then you keep paging through. That's the range until empty. This is estimated. You can see it's about half a tank. Back to the odometer. If you press the down button on the menu, you end up in this. And unless you're really intent on changing the settings, which I ask that you don't do, there is no need to do that. Other buttons, this is the ESA button right here, electronic suspension adjustment. It will only work when moving, or when the bike is started. But if you press it, you'll see your options come on here. So there's minimum. If you have to hold it, yes, I know. If you hold it, it'll either go to auto or it'll go to maximum. I run it on minimum for me because this bike has a slightly taller suspension than a normal GS. This is a GS-A height suspension, just with a normal gas tank. So for me, that's a little tall, so I run it on minimum. The seat also adjusts to two positions. Here it is in low, which you can tell by the gap, but we can also put it in high, so this bike is adjustable for a wide range of heights. Over here, you can also see cruise control. To set it, you just push that tab forward. To get off, you can either roll the throttle forward a little bit or tap a brake. It's a true cruise control, so it will adjust your RPMs to maintain your speed if you're going up or down a hill. You also have the ride modes here. Rain, road, dynamic, which adjusts suspension and throttle as you go. And enduro, which is for off-road. And then you've got your heated grips button, which is this guy. The heated grips is going to give you a menu. To go through the menu, you actually have to use the jog wheel over here. Press in the jog wheel to choose, and then scroll through your options here to set, let's say 0. Then you want to go back out. Go down, choose the seat heating, scroll down, 0. Okay. So for adjusting the seat heat or the handlebar grips that are heated, you have to use your jog wheel here. This bike also offers hill start assist. One hard squeeze of the front brake and it activates the brakes, such that if you're on a hill or at a red light and you squeeze the front brake, a little H will come on. It'll show it in a circle here because it's not on. That H with the circle would not have a line through it if you were running, and then it will hold the bike for you, which is great for getting started on ascents. You can roll the throttle with hill start on until about 10 miles an hour, so it's great for getting started at, say, a traffic light on a hill. And this bike also has a USB charger right there, handy for charging your phone, which can go in here. You have 10 seconds after you turn the bike completely off, not just kill the engine, to open the gas tank. Otherwise, it will not open. It will be locked. Also, when you close it, make sure you get a satisfying click. Some other things about this bike. It's got Black Dog Cycleworks crash guards and skid plate there, so if you take a guided tour with Edge of Adventure Tours off-road, the bike is well protected. It's got the quick shifter, so you don't need to use the clutch when you're shifting. You do have to use it when you're going slow in first gear. To shift up with the quick shifter, you have to be rolling on the throttle. To shift down, you cannot be rolling on the throttle. And it'll show you an arrow on the screen on the TFT when it wants you to shift up. This bike is showing the hard panniers here that I have. I also have giant loop soft panniers that can attach. These hard panniers are 37 liters on the left side and 42 liters on the right side with the exhaust cut out. The soft panniers are 45 liters for both sides. There you can see the rear wheel, pretty new tires, and this is a shaft drive motorcycle, so you don't have to worry about any sort of chain maintenance. This bike does use a key fob, so you have to be close enough to for the bike to register the key fob, to turn it on. If the key fob is too far away, you'll get a little red light in the corner and it will not turn on. And other uses for this key, as gone over in my other video, this gray key unlocks the panniers to the bike here, and then you would slide it out and disengage it from these tabs. And it also locks and unlocks the actual locking mechanism to keep your stuff safe. And the flip out key goes in here if you want to take your GPS out. The nav 5 will actually lock in here, so like this plate's locked in. To unlock, you pull this tab out, pull that tab out and click that button there, and that unlocks whatever's in here. So that could be the GPS if you choose to rent the GPS from us, and then you can lock it back in that way. So that's the flip out key. Lastly, this bike has about a 4.5 gallon gas tank and gets somewhere around 40 to 45 miles a gallon depending on how aggressively you ride. So you can usually get about 225 miles to a tank.